Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to the audience. My name is Wan Dahlia Anggun binti Wan Muhammad Nazri as your host for today. Before I introduce our panel members, let me to provide an explanation of our forum's topic. The topic of our forum today is the effect of the COVID-19 epidemic in the workplace on workers in Malaysia. The spread of COVID-19 virus that started in 2019 from Wuhan, China, has caused all corners of the world to be hit by a pandemic situation. The COVID-19 virus causes the failure of a person's respiratory system to the point of needing the help of a respirator and can be fatal. The World Health Organization (WHO) recommend that all individuals need to limit their movement and interaction because the spread of COVID-19 virus through the air. In addition, the government has also set a standard operating procedure (SOP) to ensure that every Malaysian is not easily infected with COVID-19. Without wasting any more time, I will introduce our panel for today. Our first panel was Ms. Sharifah Nurmadiha binti Kumat Azhar. How are you?
Thank you to our moderator, Ms. Dahlia. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Our next panel is Ms. Nursal Sabila Shahira binti Ramli. How are you, Ms. Sabila?
Thanks to our moderator and hi to everyone. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Our third panel is Mr. Muhammad Haikal Hakimi. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How about you, Miss Dahlia?
Thank you to asking me. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Miss Emilia, how about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too.
Okay, first of all, I would like to know what is the definition of the new trends?
New trends is a new change according to the current situation. Each country has its own trends. These new trends are always happening everywhere that is affected by change in terms of social culture, technology, and the environment. This new trend is benefiting human beings nowadays but will threaten humanity in the future.
Thank you, Miss Sharifah. Now I want to ask Miss Salsabila, are competencies in workplace needed?
Of course, competencies in the workplace are required to achieve organizational objectives. In an increasingly competitive business world, technology is changing so rapidly that employees' technical skills need to be constantly updated and enhanced through training. Technology in turn affects relationships. For example, the internet and Skype allow for almost instantaneous connections, but technology cannot build relationships, such as face-to-face conversation.
Mr. Haikal, can you give us some explanation about what is the competency?
Alright, competencies refer to the skill that enable effective and superior performance across a variety of tasks. So, competency is usually equated with the individual technical ability, but this hard skill does not guarantee a long-term success if not offset by human relationship. Okay, there are two types of the competencies. Firstly is technical skill and second is soft skill. Okay, what does technical skill? Technical skill refer to the specialized skill such as engineering, marketing, legal work skill, and so on. Okay, while soft skill refer to the ability to inspire, motivate colleagues toward higher performance, the ability to work as a team, and the ability to advise or implement while gaining the respect of the parties concerned. Okay, that is the summarize about the competencies.
I see. For you, Miss Emilia, in your opinion, what can be attributed as an issue of new trends in the workplace today?
Okay, continuing daily life in the era of the COVID-19 pandemic brought significant changes to all Malaysians. daily activities have changed dramatically given the many procedures that need to be followed and the personal safety that needs to be prioritized. For an employee or staff of a company, there are several issues that need to be faced during the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. Among the issues that have to be faced by employees is the difficulty of performing work at home. Next, workers must adhere to procedures for wearing masks, gloves, and personal protective equipment (PPE) that are damp and warm. Later, the employee was fined Rm 1,000 for not scanning my data. And lastly, the issue of unemployment.
Unbelievable! Such a good idea. Okay, for you, Miss Sharifah, in your opinion, what are the benefits or advantages of this issue?
In my opinion, every issue raised by our panel just now has its merits. For example, for an employee who has to work from home, he or she can save time by not facing traffic jams to go to work. In addition, he also has plenty of time to explore new things to be known as per the needs for the convenience of him performing the work. In turn, employees who perform work from home can ensure the safety of family members is maintained under their own care. Net the advantage of the issue of wearing face mask, glove, and PPE is that it can protect employees who needs to interact with other employees or customers from being infected with COVID-19. Nothing is impossible to happen even if social distance is always taken care. On the other hand, the issue of the employee being compounded 1,000 ringgit will make the employee realize that the action taken by him is immoral and irresponsible. In addition, the fine set by the government will make employees more careful from making mistakes and being compounded. Furthermore, this could indicate the government is safeguarding the well-being of workers from being overwhelmed by problems due to irresponsible individuals. Lastly, the benefit of the employment issue is that employees who have quit their jobs can explore new talent according to their own abilities. Unemployed workers can enter new fields and are not tied to old jobs or past experience.
Okay, like we all know, everything that has pros must have cons. So, in your opinion, Miss Sabila, what are the disadvantages of the new trans issue in the workplace nowadays?
Let's see. The difficulty of interacting more comfortably and effectively will be a problem for those who work from home. This is because online discussion or meetings cannot be as satisfying as talking face to face. In addition, for employees who do not know about information technology or computer software, we also face problems because technology continues to grow rapidly in facilitating human work. For example, teachers who have long worked in schools who do not know how to use Google Meet or Teams need to use the facility in this pandemic era. Turning to the second issue, wearing such as face mask is great for employees who need to interact with the public, but he will also face problems when the person who is interacting with him finds it difficult to understand the speech he is uttering if his voice is not clear. In fact, there are some people who find it difficult to breathe when wearing a face mask. Next issues is related to employees who were compounded 1,000 ringgit for not scanning my Sejahtera. The amount of 1,000 ringgit Malaysia is not small. In fact, the amount is like a payment for 1 month's salary. The punishment is so severe for low or middle income workers that it can be a burden on the employee to pay it. In my view, employees who are desperate to find money to complete this sentence can easily get caught up in bad activities such as robbing, stealing, or snatching. And the last issue is the issue of a workforce that has no employees. The unemployment system has had a huge negative impact on a person when they lose their source of financial income to support themselves and their families. Employees who do not find a new job will start to feel lazy to work and just spend time at home. This makes time wasted.
Sorry, can I say something?
Sure. Your pleasure, Mr. Haikal.
Alright, I think a slow internet connection is one of the reasons why the concept of working from home is very difficult. In Malaysia, the coverage internet is not wide. The strong internet coverage is only available in the city area, while in the village area, it is difficult to get the line. So, the fast internet connection is definitely required to complete the task and make a meeting. For example, when the internet connection is low, online meeting will face interruption, such as the message to be conveyed is not clear and it's difficult to make a decision. In addition, employee will face the difficulties in the sending document in short period of time, as they have to wait for the internet to be in good condition until the document are complete.
And now we are at the end of the forum. Each member of the panel give an interesting speech and views according to their own ideology. I hope the audience can take the important information in our discussion for today. For our panel members, thank you for your sharing. For all of you, thank you to join us. And don't forget about your mask and hand sanitizer. Hashtag kita jaga kita, lindung diri, lindung semua. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.